So we had a nice day in Bitcoin today, up to 12,874 right now, and people are already asking when Alt Moon, because people have their bags that they want to dump, you know, whatever other tokens they have. I've got bags, but uh, but yeah. So we had a nice breakout candle. You can see that this is the daily chart on BTC. It came out of its basing area, went up to this congestion, and then we had a nice strong breakout, nice power candle on good volume. So that's pretty good technical indicator. We're at the kind of extremes of this most recent high, so I would not be surprised to see a pullback, back down to this basing area, and hopefully then a continuation forward. So that's all great and everything, but the question is when Alt Moon. And I was telling somebody in the Leo Finance chat that Bitcoin 25,000. That's my prediction when we get an Alt Moon. You'll see incremental gains, but I think the explosive exponential stuff will be at 25K. And the reason for that is if we zoom out here on the weekly chart. Okay, so here is, let me shrink this up. So here is the previous moonshot that we had up to 20,000. So I expect that if and when Bitcoin reaches these highs, it'll start, becoming a major news cycle again. It's a minor news cycle now, but it'll become a major news item the end. And you'll see all the articles and the talking heads coming out about how, oh, this is showing consumer sentiment is bad on the U.S. economy, and it's the death of the dollar, and all this stuff. And that will cause people to FOMO in a bit more, and then we'll push up to, I think, 25, so up to here. And at that point, though, new people come in and they say, I don't want to spend $25,000 on one coin, and then they turn around and they buy the alts. So even though logistically that doesn't actually make much sense, but there's that round number bias for the 25, and there's that sticker shock bias against high dollar tokens, because if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin, you put $1,000 into Ethereum, it's the same $1,000, but people just prefer the lower priced thing, and that's why stocks split. So with the exception of Berkshire Hathaway, people, they like to keep their ticker price about 100 or lower, let's say. So that's my official prediction of when Alt Moon, and like I said, we'll see incremental stuff, but as far as the exponential growth of those other tokens, it's going to be later than people want, I think. So that's my prediction. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think so I'm recording this, it's late October 2020. I'm thinking by the end of 2021, most likely sooner, but I'll say by the end of 2021, I'm pretty confident we'll hit 25,000 there. So anyway, that's when to look for an Alt Moon, in my opinion.